Hello everybody, we are watching more One Piece today. We got episodes 541 and 543, so yeah, if you didn't stick around to the end of the video, the last video, we're skipping 542 because some random Toriko episode they threw in there. So, yes, I'm not recording that reaction for that. I will watch it, but from the comfort of my couch. Freaking Hachi just laying there like on the verge of death. Not saying he's gonna die, but you know what I mean. Oh, hello, little one. Hello, little big one. It's like, hell yeah, free slaves, like fuck yeah, Fisher Tiger, but also at the same time, what they're trying to do, it's like, well, this just solidifying what, you know, a lot of people think about us. Oh, the little heart. So was Fisher Tiger the last one to ever like stand up to the Celestial Dragons until like Luffy did it? I just noticed the Whitebeard logo up there. Yep, she's doubling down on it. He's like, I feel sorry for her. Oh, there's little Horty Jones. It's interesting that Horty Jones and his crew, very much similar how like Arlong and them all known each other since they were little kids. So it seems like there's always a group to be inspired. Oh damn. The only difference is it doesn't seem like Tiger and them are trying to actively kill humans. They're just trying to free their brethren and get away from them. Now I'm wondering if Jinbei became a warlord hoping to carry out, like, continue what the Queen was setting out to do. Interesting choice of music for this situation. Always doing it with a laugh and smile. Oh my god. Who was that? Well, this is too easy. Oh! Wow. Return all the slaves. Piss off. Okay, y'all don't stand a chance. When you're on the water... What? What a line. Yeah, see, that's the problem there, buddy. Help. Oh yeah, it's basically what I was trying to say. I was like, so having slaves is okay, but wanting to free them is not. It's like, you hear yourselves? Oh, they're dead. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, I like how it's brighter in those shots. So doing all that was a smart move. It's like, what proof you got? It's gonna drop him. Oh. I'll let you go. I'm not like you humans. Oh. Arlong is not the same, though. Arlong is more what Horty and them are like. So he's not setting out to execute people. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Oh, Kizaru. Oh. He's got a sweet hat on. Oh my god, look at him. He's looking dapper. So they're not very privy to Jinbei at this point. Oh, Arlong getting punished. He definitely has a code. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I broke this rule, but I did it to do something noble. Yeah, see, no, what he's saying is right. It gives them reasons to continue what they've been doing, if not even more so. I mean, that's one way, right? It's amazing how so many of them all want the same thing, but they all... A lot of them are so different on how to achieve that, right? It's like even Jinbei's not, you know, quite there on that yet. Bit of a hothead, yeah. Wow. The demon that is hiding deep in my mind. Yeah, I'm sure there is a part of him that just wants to go all out. Or, you know, he's afraid that something is going to happen that is going to push him off the deep end and then go too far. Oh, great choice for the music. Yeah, it's an uphill battle for her. Oh, they got posters. 230. 76. I got like fans right here. Now imagine if these kids had a different type of role models, right? Imagine if they had like, you know, them that aren't doing exactly this. 3 years ago when you freed the slaves, you know, it's amazing how different they could turn out. Oh, so young. Koala. Oh. You knew Arlong was gonna have a problem with this. Jeez. Oh, poor kid. She is smiling. Jeez. Wow. Aww. This kid is experiencing some trauma. Yeah. That's the reason why she keeps smiling. Wow, if I stop cleaning, maybe you men are gonna kill me. Yeah. That's so fucking sad. Holy shit. She just puts on a smile and hopes for the best. Oh wow. Branding her, making them like her, making her like them. Oh my god, the face. Oh, don't kill me. She's like, I didn't cry. Jeez. This poor kid, man. Yeah, you can cry. She's all that pent up pain. We're not like the celestial dragons, yeah. They're definitely more humane than them, that's for sure. They're more human than them. This kid is gonna have a breakdown. See, and it seems like he's eventually gonna start coming more on this, come to more on the side of the queen. I wonder. Now, I don't know exactly what happened to Fisher Tiger, or how he died or anything like that. I'm curious if Arlong has something to do with that. And I can't recall them actually ever mentioning it. If they have, then my bad. Look at her hometown. It's a great shot of Tiger. Oh, and she's crying. She needed this. Again, leave it to Oda for taking like, you know, doing this, you know, obviously it's a character we don't even know, and then, like, in a matter of just minutes, gets you to feel something for them. I feel like whenever anyone talks about One Piece in general, I feel like stuff like this never really gets talked about much, generally. It's always, like, it's always the usual things either for or against One Piece, but it seems that no one ever talks about these little moments. And maybe that's just what comes in front of me. I just don't see it. Maybe, well, I'm sure many of you are way more involved in, obviously, the fandom than I am. I generally don't get too involved in fandom. So it's as time goes on, it just seems Tiger maybe is going to see, not saying this was going to happen, this is me kind of like theorizing a little bit, potentially Tiger eventually falling into the Queen's line of thinking, possibly, which could possibly also maybe be his downfall. We'll see. All right, so yeah, 543, not 542. We're going to write the 543, so let's watch. 12 years ago in the Grand Line. Aww. She's got very similar, like, look to Nami, doesn't she? Hey, Arlong is just not about this. Not surprised at all. She's been away from home for so long. No! Why? Very well put. Aladdin. Here come Arlong, gonna stir some shit up. Oh, poor kid, man. There's a lot that is, like, honestly, there's a lot to say about, with, like, you know, with generations and passing down things like racism and whatnot. You know, if your grandparents were racist, then most likely your parents are probably a good chance going to end up like that as well. You know, it's you grow up that way. That's what you grew up with, and that's how you feel how the world is supposed to be. I'm not saying that happens to everybody, but I said more times than not, it seems that's usually the case. They all look terrified to me. She's a... The way she reacted there was interesting. I don't know you. A lot of stuff that the Queen has been saying, it's starting to resonate. Oh my god. See, that's a challenge. Instead of just 2 hands, he got 6. Oh god, yeah, they're all gonna be... Oh yeah, I thought this was the hometown. Is it the hometown? No, I don't think they reached it yet. I was gonna say, they're pillaging her hometown. Oh. Hey. Look at that little snowman. Notice I haven't been seeing Arlong in any of these shots. Oh, okay, now we're here. Yeah, I'm just trying... Because if I think, like, it's either Arlong is going to do something to Tiger, or a human is going to kill Tiger. That's... I feel like those are the two outcomes that are very, very much at play here. Aww. Dude, look at the size difference between Tiger and Koala. Aw, see? She's gonna tell people, hey, there are good fishmen. They're not so scary. Yeah, is someone here going to kill him? Right? Which then sets them off, you know, particularly Jinbei, maybe. And that's when, you know, Jinbei was coming around on things. Aww. But this is just gonna reignite that anger, and that's probably when Jinbei unleashes Arlong onto East Blue. Those are my guesses. Oh, you bastard. Because he's gonna show up in this town with Koala, and they're gonna think he did something to her. I would love to be wrong. Just put that out there. I would love for that not to happen. Oh, they got their kid back. That's amazing. I am so afraid for his safety here. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm just like, fuck, man. Yep, here we go. Even though he just brought Koala back to safety. Unfortunately, his reputation. That's what we were saying earlier, you know, you keep telling people fishmen are terrible and horrible, and of course people are going to start believing it. Uncle Tiger. He's like, what? Oh. Or if somebody's gonna call the Marines or something. Or someone's gonna take a shot at him. Yep, someone called the Marines. Yep, see? Just took one call. It only takes one person on that island to make a call. Fucking hell. They would return her. You're also fucked. You're also fucked up. Oh my god. It makes you so angry, doesn't it? Saves this girl's life from being a slave from the Celestial Dragon, but for some reason people still like to fucking suck the dicks of the Celestial Dragons, even though the Celestial Dragons do nothing for them. There's gonna be a lot of parallels drawn from that, huh? In our present day. Damn, man. It's as I said, I mean, this is not surprising at all. And I brought up the Arlong idea, but the reason that I brought up option 2 is because I was having trouble seeing Arlong actually killing Fisher Tiger. I didn't feel like he would kill one of his own. But now he has no one to hold his ass back. Oh, he's still alive, though. All the progress that was made, undone because of the humans. Because they're not willing to change and grow, you know? Aw, Koala. And they're celebrating. I mean, unless they're more celebrating Sorry, it's hard for me to be against somebody who was just who freed slaves, you know what I mean? Oh. He's like, I like to see you try. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so still alive at this point in the story. But he's probably dying. He was shot many, many times. Oh. He doesn't want anything for the blood loss? Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't do it, right? Or can you? I don't know. They talked about this before, I believe. They can, okay. I couldn't remember if that was something that can be done or not. I think it was brought up before. Wow. What happened here definitely... I feel if this event didn't happen and there was a case where he needed blood, he probably would have been okay with it. He's willing to die for this. Oh, what is he gonna tell him? Yeah, we never heard exactly what he told Neptune and the Queen. We never heard it. Interesting, you were caught. You were a slave there. Oh, that's the big secret. So he himself was a slave. Wow. And he went back for them. Oof. How many people are gonna make a difference on that island? Children of the next generation, like Koala who are in prejudice. Yeah, I mean, I totally believe that, yeah. Wow, he's like, don't tell them. We don't want that anger to carry over into the next generation, you know? Minus Horty Jodes and his buddies. Most of those adults on the island where Koala's from, you know, obviously, you know, they were terrified of him, but obviously Koala wasn't. Despite all this, he still will not accept their blood. They say he can't let it go either, but he's hoping, like I said, future generations will be different. But he himself can't. Imagine someone saying that Jinbei's not strong enough. Why does he look like one of the enemy fighters in Final Fight? The way he's dressed. Keep my men safe. He kept them safe. They're still here. Aw. Wow. And it's wild because he could have been saved if he just accepted a transfusion with the human blood. But he's like, no. Not after what happened. I refuse to owe them anything. But also acknowledge, you know, that the Queen is right. It sucks because it's everything that led to it, and you knew someone on that island was gonna do something, whether actually attack him or call the Navy. And that's what they did, because some of them were like, oh, it's fish, you know. Again, they only hear the bad things, right? Just like on Fishman Island, they only hear and know about humans who are, you know, bad. They only hear the negative stuff. And just like with the humans, they only hear the negative stuff about fishmen because it's being fed from a high power. And it's just that trickle down effect, you know? Because what did this dude say when they're talking about when they surrounded him? The elders of this village knew there might be trouble if we stopped you, but they approved it on the condition that we wouldn't repossess the girl who is the rightful property of the celestial dragons, right? They would have took her back, man. Like, fuck me. Like, how can... Is there no one who will be like... And I'm sure many of them acknowledge the fact, like, these people fucking suck. Like, but none of them have the balls to stand up to them. And it's like, why are they in power? Why do they still have to be in power? Why? There are many people that I mean, I'm not talking about pirates, but you know, Marines. They've like, why can't we? No one wants to fall out of line to stand up, you know, for what's right. You know, they all know this shit's wrong, but they all turn a blind eye to it. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person either, but I do know right from wrong. You know, and it's a lot of things. You know, my opinions and beliefs and stances are stem from what's right and wrong in my, you know, and I do, it just, and it's like the big thing with politics right now. It's all, it doesn't, a lot of stuff that's going on today. It's a lot of people are not coming from the stance of whether this is right or wrong, but the problem is they have a lot of people have such a deep rooted belief about one thing, and it's been, you know, embedded into their heads that this is right, even though the majority of us most likely all know that no, that's actually, this is wrong. Like, you shouldn't believe that, but you've been so conditioned, you know, and it's, man, and it's just him telling them, like, you know, yes, the once powerful, not once powerful, but, you know, the powerful Fisher Tiger was a slave. I was captured. And the fact that he did escape and couldn't live with himself leaving them all there and went back and freed them. Like, not many stand up to Celestial Dragons from my knowledge. I only know about Fisher Tiger and Luffy. You know? And Luffy is no fucking surprise. Luffy don't give a fuck who you are, you know? But, man. So now I'm curious where things go from here on how we get to Jinbei sending Arlong to the East Blue. And I'm sure what happened here, the events here, is why. No more. Arlong's hatred is just going to manifest even more now that this happened. But I like that. I feel like Jinbei wouldn't get to that point though. Go get them, Arlong. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think of Jinbei right here. On where he's at. We know where Arlong is headed, obviously. We know how he feels, but I'm not entirely sure how Jinbei feels. And connecting the dots on, you know, I'm responsible for sending Arlong to the East Blue. He doesn't technically say I gave him orders to. He says sending Arlong. Does Jinbei do something that Arlong is like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going. You know what I mean? Who knows? It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to those next few episodes with all this. This has been really this has been good. This has been I like the discussion it brings up. Been interesting learning more about Fisher Tiger for sure. Folks, that's it for today. We got 544 and 545 coming up next. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We have One Piece, and we started putting free rent on the channel finally. That's been a little variety for the channel, and, you know, by the time this video hits YouTube, Witch Hat Atelier would also be on the channel as well. I was looking for something newer to watch, and that seemed like right up my alley. And I've only, at the point of recording this on, what is it, May 2nd, 2026, I've only watched the first 2 episodes of Witch Hat. So I think at this point 5 have aired, 5 or 6. So kind of added that to the channel as well. So, but, you know, we got some variety on there. Chainsaw Man's there as well. And then, yeah, like the video, comment, of course. Check out my Patreon. Get 20 to 25 episodes ahead of time over on Patreon in their full-length form. No ads, no cuts. They are ad-free. You don't have to sit down through those pesky ads. See, I wish I could just get rid. I wish I didn't have to show ads on this channel because most of my One Piece reactions are demonetized. I don't really make any money on this channel from ads. Most of the videos are demonetized, and I'm like, you know what? For all the like, you should see it when you click on the details and it shows you what parts of the video are demonetized and the amount of timestamps. It's practically the whole video almost. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna butcher and cut down my video more than I already have. I'm like, I want you all to have the best video possible. So I just take the demonetization on pretty much the majority of my One Piece reactions. So, but at least, but on Patreon, you get the full version. You don't get all the edit on that one. So yeah, check out the link below, either my pin comment or my description for this video. Everyone, tune in next time, hopefully, for the next 2 episodes of One Piece. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.